Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some will even go out of their way to make sure you fail. Learn to rely on yourself and understand that while you are capable of great things, you will suffer deeply later if you don't become independent and resourceful. Stop worrying about what others think of you honestly. Who cares? Keep to yourself. Stay away from fools, because ignorance is contagious. Your friends may want you to do well, but never better than them. The rest don't care. Learn to say, forget it, and truly mean it. Don't always say yes to everyone just to make them comfortable. Check in with yourself first before you commit. Many people don't like you, especially if they see you as competition. Rule your life with your mind, not with your emotions. Every bad decision you've made in life had more emotion than logic behind it, every single one. Always listen to your gut. It knows things you wouldn't expect. Know your worth and never discount yourself, because if you do, that's where others will place you. Time flies, so be grateful for what you have. Things could always be worse. Live as if there's no tomorrow and pursue what you love. Don't get bogged down in regret. No one is perfect. Don't chase happiness. Simply remain positive and joy will follow. Pay close attention to those who say they love you, because often they don't. They only use you. Trust yourself and trust your instincts when making decisions. Lower your expectations. High expectations of yourself or of others only lead to chronic dissatisfaction. Accept that some people will always point fingers and shift blame. You'll be blamed for things you didn't do, and even for things that haven't happened yet. Stop complaining. It's wasted energy. Who's really listening anyway? Understand that you cannot control everything or everyone, but you can control yourself, and that's even better. Always move in your own direction, not according to what society, friends, or family expect of you. Leave the house messy for the weekend. Let the yard stay unmowed. You'll remember the fun you had, not how tidy everything was. Make time for enjoyment. Learn to say no, be frugal, eat real food, avoid wheat, and limit carbs. The more you know, the more foolish you may sound to those who don't understand. Pay attention to the negative energy people emit, and distance yourself from them immediately. It will save you from unnecessary pain and, more importantly, wasted time. Never take responsibility that doesn't belong to you. Never sell yourself out. Trust your instincts. Most importantly, never take loved ones for granted. Establish firm boundaries and be discerning about who you let into your life. If you want to help yourself, find someone worthy to serve. Through service, you gain experience, contacts, and a reputation as a reliable and accountable ally. Mastery comes only through apprenticeship. Invest in real estate, land, whatever you can afford. The fewer possessions you own, the happier and less burdened you will be. Life is often ambiguous. Sometimes there is no clear right or wrong choice. Not everything will be black and white, and you won't always get the answers. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Don't leave someone just to teach them a lesson. Leave because you've learned your own. Life isn't over, but it is fleeting. If there's something you want to do, don't delay. But don't sacrifice long-term goals for immediate desires. When in doubt, take the next small step. Keep friends with the people you want to become, not those who will most easily accept you. The people you associate with will shape your future. Be careful who you marry, and be even more careful with whom you have children. Slow down and realize that mistakes are essential to learning anything. Get your life together before it's too late. The older you get, the harder it is to change. No one really cares, except family. Start saving money. Don't spend it on homes you can't afford, fancy cars, or maxing out your credit cards. In the end, you'll be much happier. Nothing is ever as bad as it seems, nor is anything as great as you imagine it will be. Take care of your health. Without it, nothing else matters. No amount of money can bring joy if you are suffering. Don't ruin your health to earn money, or you will end up spending your money to recover your health. And that's not a fair trade. Be kind to others, but don't let them take advantage of your kindness. Your efforts will never be in vain. How others see you doesn't matter. How you see yourself means everything. The only way to live like a king is to work like a servant. Everything you need will come to you at the right time. You came into this world alone, and you will leave it alone. You are capable of achieving the impossible on your own. Expect lies. Expect to be disappointed. In the end, you'll regret more of what you didn't do than what you did. Possessions don't make us happy. Experiences do. Keep your mouth shut when you're happy. Keep your mouth shut when you're sad. Stop comparing yourself to those who started years before you. Focus on your own journey. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. If you waste money, you can earn it back. If you miss a moment, it will never return. Live life with your eyes, ears, and heart wide open. Strong people are always simple. You spend the first 20 years of your life worrying what others think. You spend the next 20 years swearing that you don't care. Then you spend the final 20 years realizing they weren't thinking about you at all. Never let others see your weaknesses. Instead, always show them your strengths. Don't tell your friends you're happy. It might make them envious. Don't tell your enemies you're unhappy. It might make them rejoice. Time flies. One day you're 30. The next you're 50. Plan now for what you want your life to look like when you're 50. You're here for a reason, even if you don't know it yet. You beat the odds of 1 billion to be here. Be grateful for the little things in life that others take for granted.